Greetings to everyone out there in the NoDQ galaxy. Welcome to the NoDQ live recap of Smackdown. The date was July 9th, 2019. Now, before I get started with the recap today, I do want to give a shout out to Cindy, who came into tonight's live stream as the reigning and defending NoDQ Super Chat champion. However, Noah Foster with a $5 Super Chat, RKO out of nowhere to become the brand new NoDQ 24/7 Super Chat European Intercontinental Galaxy Champion. Now, I did want to give Cindy a plug. Yesterday was Cindy's birthday. She said, thanks for the birthday wishes, and check out Team Indie NoDQ's AEW prediction video, which is currently up on the channel. Now, with that being said, let's get down to SmackDown. We kicked off the show with footage from earlier in the day. Dolph Ziggler was interviewed about Kevin Owens, and Ziggler referred to Owens as a worthless tub. And meanwhile, as he was talking about how he carried Owens like he carries everybody else over the past 10 years. Owens pulled up in a car behind him, honked at Ziggler, and then they started arguing for a bit. This led to a fight breaking out. A bunch of security guards came out. Shane McMahon broke them apart and basically kicked Owens out of the building. Gary with the $2 Super Chat says, "Hey, boss man, I would like to congratulate you and Caitlin." Well, thank you very much for that, Gary. And for those of you that missed the stream last night, I did have that announcement that Caitlin and I are in fact engaged. And you guys could check out the photos over on my personal Facebook page, facebook.com/AaronRift, if you're interested, of course. And thank you all for the well wishes and the positive messages. I do appreciate it. We had SmackDown begin the actual live portion of it with Shane McMahon talking about how because he kicked out Owens from the building, the Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens match was being canceled, and Shane said he would come up with something brand new. All of a sudden, we had Kevin Owens show up at ringside with a microphone. He said he's done of being a company guy. He said that several months ago, WWE said that they were going to change things. And he said that the only change in WWE was that Shane McMahon got more power and more TV time than anybody else. And Owens said that nobody wants this. Crowd was going crazy for this. This was like a little mini pipe bomb from Kevin Owens. Not quite the CM Punk level, but good stuff here. I did enjoy it. Shane McMahon came out. He demanded that Owens' mic be cut, which it was. So Owens grabbed another microphone. Shane had that one cut off. And then Owens grabbed the headset, said that there are tons of guys in the back that are not getting TV time that have a better claim to being called the best in the world than Shane. And then Owens mentioned guys like Apollo, Buddy Murphy, Asuka, Kairi Sane, Ali, and so on. Finally, Shane McMahon had security escort Owens out of the building. And by the way, Donald Wooding has arrived with a $5 Super Chat. Don says, "Don't want the Super Chat title, Noah. It's still yours." Wow. So, Don Wooding, you are recognized as the new champion. However, I will forfeit it back over to Noah Foster. And Don says, "Just wanted to know if you think Owens will be this era's PS. Congrats on you and Caitlin." Well, I'm not sure what you meant about that. Let me try to reread that question. Just wanted to know if you think Owens will be this era. Well, I don't know if you meant like he's going to be this era's CM Punk. Like I said, wasn't quite at the level of the CM Punk pipe bomb, but it was still good stuff, and it was still a promo that channeled how people really feel, which to me is always a major positive. So thank you for that, Donald, and congratulations to Noah Foster for once again being the NoDQ reigning and defending Super Chat champion. Simple as that. Psycho Jet Black with a $2 Super Chat says, will Sami Zayn stay heel and feud with Kevin Owens? That I don't know. Kevin Owens has not been... Actually, I meant to say Sami Zayn has not been on WWE television for the past few weeks. I'm not sure what's going on with him right now, other than he just doesn't have a program. But I would not mind seeing Zayn go babyface. I know he's been doing this heel character, and he's been doing a good job with it, but my thought process months ago was that it should have been Zayn and Owens coming back as a babyface tag team and let them feud with some of the heel tag teams like Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan. That would be some really entertaining stuff. Mike B with a $2 Super Chat says, do you think John Morrison will go back to WWE? Well, thank you for that, Mike B. That's always brought up every time Morrison is a free agent. I think he could go wherever he wants. Like AEW, I'm sure, would pick him up, and he could have some great matches with Kenny Omega and a long list of guys, Adam Page. He could also go back to WWE and have a whole new crop of guys to work with. Finn Balor, Ali, Seth Rollins, the list goes on. So I think he would benefit from either AEW or WWE, and he can have a solid run with either promotion. So whatever Morrison wants to do, I think will be good for him. Next up, we had Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. There were little brief promos before the match. The story of this match was that Nakamura hit the Kinshasa on the outside of the ring and was on the verge of winning by countout. Balor would not give up. He got back in the ring at 9, and then it happened a second time where Balor was almost counted out but refused to lose by countout. He got back in the ring. Nakamura hit a Kinshasa and scored the victory over the Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor, which is fine. I mean, Balor, he's been booked okay as IC champion so far. I mean, at least he won a match against Andrade at Super Showdown, so there's that. And Nakamura really needed a win badly, so I'm okay with this. It was a non-title match, and I guess we'll get a match between them on pay-per-view maybe. I don't think it's going to be Extreme Rules. If they do this match as the kickoff, that will be really dumb. Just throwing that out there. I don't think Nakamura is a babyface. I'm not sure why people are saying that. What I got out of it was that Nakamura was trying to win by countout, and that's a heel move. But yeah, I don't know. So we had a backstage segment with Elias and Shane McMahon. Elias was talking about how he's working on the perfect funeral song for The Undertaker. Dolph Ziggler showed up. He was mad at Shane, said that Shane ruined his chance to finish off that mouth breather. Shane responded by saying, well, you know what? You need a match tonight. So tonight, it's going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Roman Reigns. And Shane added that him, Drew McIntyre, and Elias would be there in his corner. And hold on, everybody. Darren Frazier just came in. A spear to the simple man, Noah Foster. Darren Frazier says, I got my baby back for the seventh time. Congratulations to Darren Frazier on being the brand new, reigning, and defending NoDQ Super Chat Champion of the World. Hats off to you, Darren. But hold on a second. Donald Wooding is back again with a $5 Super Chat. Says, sorry, add-on. I mean, Owens will be the new Cena, the face of WWE. Also, do you want to meet Chris Van Vliet at SummerSlam in Toronto? Well, real quickly here, I know this is going off topic a little bit, but I will go ahead and give my thoughts here. So, I don't think Owens is going to be the new John Cena. Definitely not. Highly unlikely in all likelihood. Chris Van Vliet, I love his interviews, and this is an open invitation to Chris. I don't know if he watches these videos or has any knowledge of who I am. I mean, I think he's following NoDQ, but I don't know if he watches these videos or not. To Chris, you are invited to come to the NoDQ meetup. I'd love to meet you there. That would be a great time. So Direct Chris Van Vliet, if any of you follow his stuff, direct him to NoDQ.com/Toronto. And Chris, it would be an honor if you came to the NoDQ meetup in Toronto. Just throwing that out there. And that goes to anybody. This is a quick plug. NoDQ.com/Toronto. We got the SummerSlam meetup prior to SummerSlam in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Feel free to stop by and say hi to everyone. So we had a recap of what happened with Samoa Joe and Kofi Kingston, where Kofi flipped off Joe. Joe cut a promo saying last week he showed Kofi some compassion and he vowed to put Kofi to sleep at Extreme Rules and take the WWE title. I really wish Joe would win the title, but I'll save it for the predictions. But I mean, it's obvious here. Joe's not winning that WWE title. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm definitely going with Kofi as my prediction, and that's a spoiler. I was gonna save it for the predictions video, but yeah, Joe ain't winning. And all of a sudden, Psycho Jet Black with a $5 super chat says, "Do you have a list of all the NoDQ super chat champions, and where can we see it?" I am working on that, Psycho Jet Black. I do have a log of all the super chat champions, and I plan on compiling a list to see who's at the top of the leaderboard, because I do plan on giving away this physical championship to the top person. So stay tuned for more information on that. And congratulations, Psycho Jet Black, on being the new NoDQ super chat champion. We had a contract signing segment. So I guess I'm missing out on that super chat this week. I was getting super chats for every show where there was no contract signing. It was nice while it lasted. It was between Bayley and Nikki Cross, who was out there on behalf of Alexa Bliss, who was still dealing with an illness, although I don't think WWE brought that up on television. Bayley said that when she debuted in WWE, she figured out that people were only being nice to her when they needed help. Sounds like a lot of us in real life. You find out who your friends are depending on what they need quite often. Bayley said that Alexa has Nikki in her head. Bayley asked if Nikki is really okay with the idea of helping somebody else win a title. And then Bayley added, "What's going to happen when Alexa loses?" and then blames it on Nikki. Nikki responded by saying all of her friends abandoned her, referring to Bayley. Again, feels like a tease for Sasha coming back. And then Nikki said that Alexa is not using her, and then added that after they win, not just one of them, but when they win at Extreme Rules, Nikki and Alexa Bliss will become the WWE Smackdown Women's Champion. So there you go. We'll see what happens. Will Sasha Banks show up? Will there be some kind of shenanigans? You have to tune in this Sunday, $9.99 on the WWE Network to find more information about that. So big shout out to Sean Warrington with a $10 super chat donation. Thank you so much for that, Sean. He says, "Keep up the good work, Aaron. Owens trying to be the new Stone Cold." Pretty much. I mean, I feel like he's doing that more than he's doing John Cena, or being more like CM Punk than John Cena for sure. Thank you again, Sean, and here you go. Sean, you are the new NoDQ Super Chat champion. Enjoy it while you can, my friend, because we have some vultures out there that are looking to take that championship within a few moments here. Next up, we had Nikki Cross versus Carmella. Bayley was at ringside. Nikki won with the spinning neck breaker. Pretty straightforward stuff here, just to build up Nikki for the pay-per-view. And then we had footage of the Kabuki Warriors. Yes, the Kabuki Warriors finally back on SmackDown again. Footage of them winning in Japan from 2 weeks ago. I'm not quite sure why this wasn't shown last week, but whatever. We had a backstage confrontation. Paige said that they wanted their championship match tonight because the stipulation was that if the Kabuki Warriors defeated the Iconics in Japan, they would get a title match. Paige wanted it tonight, but Billie Kay was feeling under the weather. She had mad cow bird flu apparently. Paige said that they are a couple of annoying clowns, and then Paige slapped Billie. Billie got angry, and then Paige was like, "Well, wait a minute, aren't you sick?" And then Billy, of course, responded by acting sick again. And then Paige said, well, you know what? The match is coming. It's coming soon. And I would like to give a shout out to Hamp Connell, who just sent in a $5 super chat. So Hamp Connell, congratulations on being the new, reigning, and defending NoDQ super chat champion. He says, oh boy, Aaron, we had a contract signing. The streak, ... is over. However, Hamp Connell is now the new NoDQ super chat champion. So thank you for that, Hamp. We had a promo. Actually, we had a recap from Raw of all the Roman Reigns stuff because, you know, you got to show all the big dog segments. Roman Reigns was interviewed. He said that he's not concerned again about Shane's antics. He said, at Extreme Rules, him and Taker will do their thing, and Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre will rest in peace. So Roman Reigns using Undertaker's line to get some cheers, I guess. Whatever. Shanti has arrived with a $5.02 super chat saying, I walk for miles inside this pit of danger, a place where no one follows me. I walk alone because, as Shanti says, I am the enlightened one, Shanti. Congratulations to Shanti for stepping inside that pit of danger and becoming the brand new NoDQ Super Chat champion. There you go. So we had a summit between the three teams competing this Sunday at Extreme Rules. We had Big E talk about how when they win the tag team titles, him and Xavier and Kofi Kingston will all be champions. All three of them will be able to touch their championship tips together. Yeah, he really did say that. Xavier talked about how Eric Rowan is just used to taking orders, whether it's from Bray Wyatt or Luke Harper or Daniel Bryan. And then Xavier said he's having a tough time keeping track of who Eric Rowan's daddy is. Rowan, of course, got irate. Bryan had to calm him down, said the New Day hasn't escaped the middle of the card. The only thing worse than New Day winning the titles would be Heavy Machinery winning, and said that that would be the biggest joke of them all. Heavy Machinery came up and said, or came out to the ringside area, said that they took Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan to the limit at Stomping Grounds, and they're getting back in the gym and they're going to fight again. They're blue-collared workers. Otis started mocking Big E, saying that they would become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. We had a triple threat match, but before I get to that, we have a few more Super Chat title changes here. So Mike B with a concerto to Shanti, interrupting his peace of mind to take back his title for now. Congratulations to Mike B on once again becoming the NoDQ Super Chat champion for the however many times it's been. But all of a sudden, Darren Frazier comes in with a $5 super chat, says, so what happened to the women's tag team titles? I thought that they would be on NXT too, not just on SmackDown every other month. Good point. I mean, if you're not going to have the Iconics on SmackDown, why not do something with them in NXT? I don't get it. I don't understand it personally. Whatever. So we had the triple threat match, Daniel Bryan versus Otis versus Xavier Woods. Eric Rowan attempted to interfere. Tucker and Big E stopped him, and it was pandemonium on the outside. The referee ended up having to kick them out and restarting the match during the commercial break. When we came back, Otis scored the pinfall victory over Xavier Woods with the Power Slam. We have a $5 super chat from Luis Ortiz, who has been a name I'm not super familiar with, but you are the NoDQ Super Chat champion, so congratulations to you, Luis Ortiz. And he wanted to add, hey Aaron, I'm going to Extreme Rules. Well, hopefully you enjoy the show, Luis. Hopefully WWE delivers, you know. Going in, I don't exactly have the highest expectations, although there is one match I think could really have some show-stealing potential, which I will get to in just a few moments here. Thank you for the super chat, Luis Ortiz. We had Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville getting in Ember Moon's face backstage in the catering room, I guess. They were picking up fruit or whatnot. And a tag team match was made for next week, if, of course, Ember Moon can find a tag team partner. However, Ember was like, I'll fight you guys whether I have a partner or not. So there you go. And then we had an Ali promo, another one of his vignettes, talking about how evil only wins when you stand by and do nothing. And then Ali brought up his experiences as a police officer. So, you know, WWE trying to, I guess, push Ali as the law and order of the WWE. He's the conscience of WWE, I guess, now that Undertaker's pretty much retired. He's trying to make a difference, you know, all this positivity from Ali. We'll see if it works. Paul Mead with a $5 super chat, and Paul Mead is now a three-time No DQ super chat champion of the world. Congratulations to Paul Mead on becoming the new super chat champion. But all of a sudden, Joey Napa comes in. Joey, I haven't heard much from you. He left no comment, but he wanted the title. So via the Canadian Destroyer, because I'll just throw that out there, Joey Napa is our brand new No DQ super chat champion of the world. Congratulations to Joey. Oh my God. Joey won the title. So we had an interesting segment here with Aleister Black in a room with a chair on the other screen. There was a chair there. Tom Phillips said that Aleister's opponent has chosen to not show himself at this time. And I was here starting to get upset. I'm like, you guys got to be kidding me. You did some bait and switch. You were hyping up that we would have the opponent revealed, which, quite frankly, I think would have been better saved for the pay-per-view, although maybe not. I mean, maybe this is fine. I mean, I think it gives us something to be excited for. So in a way, I'm fine with it being revealed now. Aleister Black said he applauds his opponent not showing his face, said he's really smart and he doesn't care who his opponent is anymore. And then all of a sudden, a man came in, sat down. It was Cesaro. So Cesaro officially accepting Aleister Black's challenge for the pay-per-view. And if WWE gives these guys some time, this could be like an amazing match. I really hope these guys are given a good 15, 20 minutes to just go out there and tear the house down. We'll see how it goes, you know. This could be a potential show stealer. And there seems to be a lot of positive buzz about it. Props to WrestleVotes for getting that news out there several days ago. Michael Blake with a $5 super chat. So Michael Blake is now the new No DQ super chat champion of the world. By the way, I don't think there was any R-Truth on this show. So that was a little bit of a disappointment. He says, Gong, dead man walking. You've done it now. You've gone and made a big mistake. I can't allow you to think that you can get away. The end is now. And that's all he said. Always kicking assholes' asses. That is Michael Blake, our new No DQ Super Chat champion. Congratulations. But just when you thought you had the championship, Michael, all of a sudden, Oh My God Ruler comes in with a $5 super chat, and he just hit Michael Blake in the back with a steel chair, says, I'm back, bitches. Bitches, wow. Biatches is what I meant to say. Wow, I really made myself look lame there. He says, 9-time champion. And he runs away like Zoidberg. Whoop, 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 whoop. Extreme Rules better be good. That makes two of us. I hope Extreme Rules is a good show. Congratulations, Oh My God Ruler, on being the brand new No DQ Super Chat champion of the world. So now we have the main event segment, Roman Reigns versus Dolph Record Scratch Ziggler. Actually, he's not Record Scratch anymore, thankfully. I'm on autopilot saying it because it was happening so many times. Shane McMahon's crew came out this was fairly predictable, this final segment of the show. I mean, you had Elias interfering, Drew McIntyre interfering, kickouts galore. Ziggler hit the zigzag, but of course Roman kicks out. Roman can never lose with outside interference unless it's against Shane McMahon, of course. Ziggler did get a kick out of the Superman punch. We had a whole bunch of chaotic things happening. McIntyre saved Dolph Ziggler from a spear. Reigns ended up doing his big dive. Then Ziggler hit the super kick to Reigns on the outside. But then Shane McMahon got in the ring, acted like he was going to do something. Kevin Owens came out, hit the stunner to Shane McMahon, and then back in the ring, Roman Reigns hit the spear to pin Dolph Ziggler, and that was the end of SmackDown. It was fine, but pretty predictable, this whole last segment. Let's see here. Darren Frazier with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Darren. He says, frog splash on Oh My God Ruler, and says, soon I will join John Cena and Ric Flair as a 16-time. Woo! But for now, this makes number 9. Number 9, number 9, number 9. I should do a stipulation where if something happens and I lose on a pay-per-view, I should just do a stream where I say number 9 100,000 times. I'll really make bank then. Well, thank you for that, Darren. And Joey Napa with a $5 super chat. So Joey Napa is back. Brand new NoDQ super chat champion. Says never. And he hits Darren with a chair. Two-time champion via the steel chair. Joey, oh my God, Napa. Thank you for that, Joey. And now, I think it's time to do the letter grade for SmackDown. So, it's obvious SmackDown was better than Raw. I mean, that's pretty much a guarantee every single week. The opening segment was awesome. Kevin Owens stuff was great. Everything else to me was just, pretty standard. So, I am going to give SmackDown a B-. The biggest positive was Kevin Owens, and then I did enjoy the Aleister Black. Finally, we got something going on here. Cesaro is the opponent. That was good. Everything else to me was just okay. So, B- for me for SmackDown. Shanti with a $5.05 super chat says, no chance in hell. You got no chance in hell to take my title back because I am Shanti, and you are all fired. Congratulations to Shanti for once again becoming the NoDQ Super Chat Champion of the World. Hats off to you, my friend. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at these letter grades for tonight's show. W Glass 90 gives it a C+. Chris Mace with a B. Ma Wrestling with a C. Michael Wayne with a B. Dustin with a C+. Caitlin gives it a B. Daniel with a D. Luis Ortiz with a B+. Alex with a B+. Curtis Butler with a B. Super Namic 2121 with a C+. And the Gameson 100 with a B-. And Nathan Washington with a B. So pretty good ratings for SmackDown. Oh My God Ruler with a $5 super chat. He says, Green Thunder Bomb out of nowhere. Oh my God. By the way, congrats on your engagement. He says, here's some more super chat money as a gift, and that makes 10. All right, congratulations to Oh My God Ruler for hitting the Green Thunder Bomb, which usually doesn't win matches, but in this case it does. Congratulations on being a 10-time NoDQ Super Chat champion. But just when you think you got the championship, you know how this goes, guys. Big G comes in. Diamond Cutter out of nowhere to Oh My God Ruler. Big G is back, baby. That's the bottom line because Big G says so. So our own Big G, who should be keeping up on AEW, but it's his life, Big G is now the new reigning and defending No DQ Super Chat Champion of the world. But then Darren Frazier comes in with a $5 Super Chat. Aaron, get the tables, 10-time champion. So we have two 10-time champions, ladies and gentlemen. Darren, Tyen's Oh My God ruler now, 10 championships. A perfect 10 reign for Darren? I'd like to say so, but unfortunately for him, Big G came back with another $5 Super Chat. Rock bottom out of nowhere to the 10-time champion Darren Frazier to once again become the No DQ Super Chat champion. Can Big G end tonight's stream as the No DQ Super Chat champion? That's all I got for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and participating with the Super Chats. We had some great reigns tonight. We may have a few more here. There you go. Hamp Kana with a $5 Super Chat, ending Big G's reign. Hamp says, just look at me. Just look at me. Ain't I a sight to see? The whole damn world wants to look at me, but they don't. So just look at me. There you go. Look at him because he is the brand new No DQ Super Chat champion, Hamp Kana. And hold on a second, guys. It never ends here, especially at the end. Oh My God ruler with a $5 Super Chat says, tiebreaker. Now, Oh My God ruler is an 11-time No DQ Super Chat champion. He says, what goes around comes around. 11-time champion. My lucky number, by the way. Lucky number 11 for Oh My God ruler. But then, speaking of long-time champions or many reigns as champion, Oofman rules. My boy Oofman is here. Oscar, 13-time champion, baby, he says. Congratulations to Oscar, a.k.a. Oofman rules, for being the new No DQ Super Chat champion of the world. But then Big G, my man Big G, Team No DQ in the house, comes in. He says, oh, hell no. RKO out of nowhere to Oofman. Pizza is all over the place. Frankenson pizza just gets spilled all over the room. Big G is the brand new No DQ Super Chat champion of the galaxy, the No DQ galaxy. And then all of a sudden, just like that, Big G's run is over because Darren comes in with a $5 Super Chat. He super kicks Big G. How could you do this? By God, you super kicked part of the No DQ authority. You super kicked a member of No DQ to become an 11-time champion. Tying's Oh My God ruler, 11 times as champion. Congratulations to the new 11-time champion, Darren Frazier. I'd like to give a shout out to Big G. Make sure you guys follow him, nodq.com/Big G. He is my man. He is the man with a plan, but he needs to keep up on AEW. So make sure you guys send him a message and tell Big G to start following it. And look at this. Big G's he's not settled. He wants to end tonight as the champion. Big G with a $5 Super Chat. Low blow, a page out of Nakamura's playbook. Heel turn by Big G to beat Darren Frazier to become the new No DQ Super Chat champion. So now we have hashtag heel Big G to sign us off for tonight's No DQ live stream. Congratulations to the man they call Big G for winning the championship. But hold on a second, folks. Oofman rules with a $5 Super Chat. 14-time champion. 14 times. Oofman rules is now the No DQ Super Chat champion of the galaxy. Congratulations to Oofman rules on becoming the brand new champion. And Darius thinks Offman was better than Oofman. I was saying Offman for the longest time. But hold on a second, guys. Darren comes in with the sharpshooter. Darren Frazier taps out. Oofman rules. And then to add insult to injury, takes the Frankenson pizza and shoves it in his face. Darren Frazier, new champion. Big G says nope. Big G says nope. He wants to end tonight as the No DQ Super Chat champion. He wants to go into our predictions video as the champion. So Big G, congratulations to you for once again being the No DQ Super Chat champion of the world. Thank you guys so much. So I do want to plug for tonight. Well, not tonight. I just want to plug it right now. Hold on a second. I lost the championship. This coming Saturday is Fight for the Fallen. I will be doing live coverage. I'm sure this game will continue. And then Sunday, we have the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. So 2 back-to-back live streams coming up this weekend. Shanti Cruz with a $5 super chat. Shanti. He says, Shanti with a Pat Patterson stink face. Wow, a stink face to Big G. So Big G, you got to take a shower now, my friend. You might have to sit back and wash up here because a Shanti stink face is quite damaging, to say the least. Congratulations to Shanti for winning the No DQ Super Chat Championship. This beautiful gold belt worth millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And So My God Ruler with a $5 super chat says, if you smell what the Zo My God is cooking. 12-time champion, Zo My God Ruler, once again, a 12-time champion, laying the smackdown on Shanti. But then all of a sudden, Darren comes in. Darren with a $5 super chat. Cradle shock to Zo My God to once again become the champion. But this is Darren. And Darren, your name, I have trouble pronouncing it. Abelowitz, I think. This is a different Darren. We have Darren Frazier and Darren Abelowitz. Darren A is now the new No DQ Super Chat champion, trying to be the dominant Darren of the No DQ Super Chat division. And now Uthman Rules is back. He got rid of that Frankenstein's pizza that he was being suffocated with. And now Uthman Rules comes back. 15-time champion, never tap, never quit. Congratulations to Uthman Rules. And one more time, I want to plug this Sunday, Extreme Rules. I will be doing a live stream for that. Saturday, I will be doing a live stream for Fight for the Fallen. 2 more nights of opportunities to become the Super Chat champion. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.